start, could you introduce us to your characters in this series?
Yes, I play Cooper Clay, who is your all-star baseball prospect on his way to signing a major league deal. He's a transfer student from Mississippi, and he has got a big secret that he is trying to hide.
Mm-hmm. I play Addie Prentice. She is your teen movie princess stereotype. She seems to have it all. She has her hot boyfriend, her popular group of friends, but she also has a very big secret that she is trying to protect at all costs.
We're introduced to these characters. They're introduced as specific archetypes, but as the series unravels, we see the different layers to them. How did you both prepare to tackle your character's arc?
I think both of us just did, at least for me, a lot of research, and it all kind of comes, we have such amazing source material. I mean, truly, one of us is lying, the #1 New York Times bestseller by Karen McManus. Like, it's been on the best-selling list for years at this point, and for good reason. And I think that as an actor, like, it is such a treat to have first-person narratives, first of all, but then just like the wealth of information there before us. And so for me, that was like, for both of us, I think all of us, that was like such a starting point. And then you get to add in other little bits from pop culture, other movies, other books, other things, and then you get to build.
Yeah, I would agree with that 100%. And also just furthering that research in terms of having conversations, reading books, reading articles. For me, I watch a lot of videos and read books about people and their journey of coming out. And I was trained, I received help from a baseball coach down at Baylor University, the head of the Baylor program, with pitching. And the executive producer on our show is a former NCAA D1 champion. So for me, I felt like for me to fully embody Cooper, I had to better understand the baseball world, and I had to understand the experience of a young man coming out. And so those were the two areas that I really wanted to focus my research to fully embody this character.
Your two characters in particular have really complicated relationships with their parents. How will that affect their journey throughout the series?
Oh God, I think the parents are, it's so beautiful. These parents love their children so much, as parents do, but I think sometimes they can be the biggest obstacle, especially to a young person that's trying to find their identity and hone in and explore and discover. Sometimes having a force above you that is putting expectations upon you can be the most limiting thing.
And sometimes a parent is just trying to live through their kid. And I think for both of them, their parents, they're just trying to give their kid the lives that they maybe wanted and couldn't have. And so they think that their kids want that, but we're different people than our parents. And so it takes both our characters' strength to kind of break free, but then also you get to see, if they do break free, how the parent kind of reacts to that and if they can accept that.
Whew. Yeah, you'll have to tune in though to see the full journey.
Yeah, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. Shout out to Ali and Alimi.
Yes.
At the heart of this story is the friendship that forms between the Bayview Four. How did you all build that bond as a cast?
It was
exhausting.
No. It's truly like the easiest, best thing.
Truly.
The day that we met, there was a Bayview Four in
Barrett
Carnahan. We went to a diner in Toluca Lake for lunch, and we were there for 9 hours. Yeah. We spent the next 9 hours together. And that was the very
we didn't want to separate. I think that says something. Like 9 hours later, we were still like, wait, guys.
It was like 11:30 and we're like, all right, we should probably call it a night.
Yeah.
And so that was 2 years ago. And now we've known that we're going to be a part of this world together. So we've had so much time to deepen the friendships and like really get to know one another, which has really lent itself to what I think are really fun scenes between the Bayview Four and the show.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, too, we were so close sometimes, and we'd be doing our Bayview Four scenes, and our director would be like, "Hey, like, just remember that you don't know each other as well as you four do." And it's just like, because it's so natural sometimes for us, we'll step into our characters, but we still have kind of like short sleight of hand or something. And so it's been such a joy.
It's so good.
Yeah, as you bring these beloved characters and story to life, is there a scene that you're particularly excited for your fans to see?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a few. I will say this, what's something I think is very exciting is that Karen McManus, the author of the book, she had said to both me and to Annalisa that the scene for both of our characters, Addie and Cooper, that she most wanted in the show made it into the show. So that's really good to hear. And I think there are so many scenes. I have my favorite ones, but I won't speak on them quite yet. But there are a lot of scenes that are really, really fun and that I hope for the fans to see and enjoy.
Yeah. I will say look out for, I'll just say one word, dance.
Yes.
So social media plays such a huge role in the show. If you had to describe the series in a hashtag, what would it be?
A hashtag whodunit or
hashtag bingeable.
Definitely.
Yeah. Stay on your toes.
Hashtag don't blink.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun.
Do you have any hashtags from watching the first three?
I think Mark gave a really good one. He said hashtag no peanuts.
Oh, that's great. That is great.
I was going to say hashtag ribbons for solidarity.
Which one?
Ribbons. Was it ribbons for solidarity?
Oh, ribbons for solidarity. Yeah. Yeah. Vanessa says that one. That's good. Yeah.
Well,